Hi guys, welcome to this system, an SSD that was created in 2022 November, right? And you keep on rolling. That's the thing about Arch, and anything that's based on Arch, you just update all the time. So I did my updates. We're on the last kernel and 1 minute uptime. And now videos. Ctrl G, if it's installed, it launches Chromium. And we are talking about ALCI.online. The website took a new, has a new look and new organization of all kinds of things, and also little things like that where you can click and have a look. Basically, it's Arch, right? But a beginner ends up in a black screen on Arch, and he needs to read the Arch wiki guide and all that. And it is complex. Just let's be honest. If you are a beginner in Linux, first time ever, then you wouldn't recommend Arch Linux unless, and then all the variants are there. Many distros have Calamares, right? An installer that actually creates things for you, and it just becomes a click, 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 done, right? And then it's still a lot of learning. Still, then there's a lot of learning to do. So we teach you how to build, and in here we have a blog, and I suppose we can create another article, because one of the things, if you want to have something similar as ALCI, you need to learn about Calamares, and it's mentioned here 42 times in this text. What if Calamares crashes? Build a new Calamares. So that's basically our task now, build a new Calamares. I've made new Calamares on ArcoLinux, I've made one on Kali, this one needs one as well. I know the code is valid since I've tested on ArcoLinux, since I've tested on Kali, so I know that a certain commit from Calamares works. And I only need to build a new one. And it's critical, as you see, it's mentioned several times. It is a critical tool. And these errors, people see these guys, and then all it means is you need to rebuild it. That's all it means. There's nothing wrong. You don't have to go into the code. You only need to rebuild it. So it could go to, it could add a video to anything related about updating Calamares, but let's add at the very bottom number 46, because sometimes there are differences, and we'll see. So you can grab the code from online, from the GitHub. You have a reference. Go all the way up. Download or build, right? I'll download is simple. Put the ISO in and build and burn. Download, burn, and install. Voila. And this is built, right? So this is the code. All this code is on my computer, obviously. Now, building is part of the package build. So that's an ALCI package build. And in here, I have to look for Calamares. That's Calamares. And we have two of them, one for development and one for the general public, right? And the dev things are for you. It's just for you, right? You built it, you try it, nobody knows, and it's your build. So basically I start often with this one. And then you see I've left all the tutorials online from 2000. Well, no, that's not correct, the date here. That's when the copy paste was made. But all the things are here, except we need to go to something different. All right. Everything you can read from anywhere on the internet about Calamares, you read. Simple. Starting with this website, all the readsme and everything that he has need to be read, right? Need to be checked. And there is a new release yesterday, and the commits are here. So what was changed last time? Yes, so it's this commit that I took as last reference. No, not that code. Let's see. The last code, this one, is what I made. So yesterday he added this code. So referencing 335, which is okay. Release mode on, off, fine. So we can use a different code than we've used on Kali. And here's a fixed Python crash as well. So here's file number and so on. Render file. In the network configuration main py, there was something in there that needed to change. So okay, we'll get this latest commit from the internet, which means I need to go in here, and that's my commit. This thing is my commit. So double click, Control C. That's what we'll take, and this is the version. Control C, Control V. You saw the number, it was 4. This is my number. This is the date when we did it, so I still remember. So 28th of February 2024. And he's working on number 4, which is actually already number 5. Why? Well, it's just a matter of perspective, but if you would go for Calamares, this is number 4. But after releasing number 4, he made 2 new commits. So basically we're already in 5 with extra commits. It's a matter of perspective, right? So you choose whether you want to call it 4 or 5, but I'm gonna call it 5. Rename. So up here, package builds, number 501 is okay. The date is 02. So only a few days later, we already create a new Calamares. Save. All the rest should stay, can stay. Yes, of course, this will change, the checksums, but we have dealt with that in the build Calamares update packages. So we are going to, still wrong, build Calamares. And it says 335 to 240228 slash minus 01. Is there, I'm gonna clean up. I saw in Carly as well that I need to clean up the script. So let's include some more tutorials about this. And let's first get some room here. While it's doing a thing, we don't really need you around here, so to the second screen. And in the source, there's Calamares, and in here is the CMakes list. The CMakes list is changed. CMakes list, right? Is changed. He's gonna look for Calamares RC1, which is not present. I discovered on Carly, Control Find, Control V. So these guys, in particular Adrian, right, changes the code from time to time. And if your scripts do not reflect the changes, nothing will be changed. So basically, this is error. It doesn't do anything. So if it doesn't do anything, we better remove it. So this is the Calamares version 332. So that's actually strange. That is 332. So if you want to change it to 335, for example, I need to do something. So here it says Calamares version. Go find me Calamares version, this one. And then 332, I guess. Otherwise, I'll find much more. 3.3.2. Let's see if that works. And change it into not release 1. Change it into. It has a space. It has a nice space. Into the variable, and the variable is gonna be the package release. It's up here, package version actually. Or I'm gonna do this, it's also possible. I'm gonna make a variable called 3.3.5 package fur, right? Control find. It's nowhere to be seen except when I'm gonna add it down here. So Calamares version here, $, don't think I need these. What's the name again in English? This. Don't need this, I think. Let's see and try. So I do need the new thing up there. Package verb. So if you find Calamares 3.2, let's do the work. If you find it, if you find this, mentioned once, good, good. If you find this, then you're gonna change it with my version number, which is up there, 335. And I could add also the date if I wanted, and then I don't need a variable. Yeah, I'm considering that now. Save. Enfin. We'll see it in the numbering system of the package. It says there, that's the number. In the meantime, he's finished. This one is not used, so let's remove it. Patches here, we'll type it if it's needed. This one is not needed either. And this one is not needed either. Does it still exist? Calamares version major. What's that? Control C. C make list, Control delete, Control V. It does not exist. So it's not using that anymore. Fine, and it's gone. And then we have it. Okay, so in the meantime, this happened. He is creating 335, 24, 02, 28, and 01. And when we build the package, he always has trouble with a few files. So if we build the package, we do this. So freeze the screen. And let's do a force, right? Remove minus RF force. And that's all it takes. And then we don't have to say yes, yes, yes. And it's finished. So let's do that again. And now let's have a look. In the source, there is this file. In the source that is now downloaded, there is this file that says C makes list, and this one, reload, is now changed to 335. So we actually know inside Calamares if there is a button. I think it's called info or something, right? If you click on the button, you get a small screen, and then you know, it's version 335. But we see it immediately in the build name, numbering, year, month, and the day. That's also, of course, good. Voila, that's what I would change in the build. Let's have a look, another look, and scrutiny all around. So learn from others, find out package builds from other sources. This is now Manjaro, but there are more sources, right? So just compare, start comparing these Calamares things. And we had to change all these because of the numbering in Arch 5, KO5, Solid 5, 555 always. And all the rest is the commit, right? The commit. We forgot to commit. So this one is the commit, meaning all we've built was rubbish. Yep, that's life. But I was explaining things, right? I hope it helps you understand how builds work. So this is the commit. And this commit, I can't copy paste it here, but I can click it here. Control C. That's the one I need. So that means he uses the commit number to get the code. I say I want the code till then. So if there's a problem, you just go back in time. You just take another commit. That was where the bug is not found, right? So this one is, I don't know, well, the date, the previous date, somewhere mid-April, mid-February. So Control V, that's the commit we want. Save. This is rubbish. build again. So it's taking this one now. So that was a good catch. Always go back, inspect again and again. So we're using something else. The KDE settings here. Is that still valid? How should I read it? etc sdm conf, change it. Ah yeah, okay, that's valid. So the display manager, main py. So we go to the sources, to the government, to the sources, to the modules, to the, what was it, display manager. So we go all the way in here to tell him that main py, KDE, nope, some more, this one of course, KDE, oh, too much KDEs. We need to go in here to KDE settings, Control C. So it's going to this file, I wanted to change that. So inside etc conf d settings, let's navigate again to here. We say go there. Change etc. Since there is a slash in here, we need to put a backslash. This is a slash, yeah, that's a backslash. So we put the backslash before the slash to tell to set, don't consider this as a stop, as a switch, right? We want to ignore basically the slash. So backslash. So change this into this is what we told him. The settings are there. Okay, and then we navigate to ALCI, to one of the ISOs, doesn't matter which one, go here, etc, and that's why we navigate to it. But this contains the settings. False, live user, this is Mate, the other one is Breeze, the other one is Cinnamon, etc. So here are the settings we tell them, not in the default, which Calamares takes as etc sdm conf. So we just replace it, and that's good. And it's finished. I think we've really checked it completely now. Is it clean? I think it is. So the numbering is here, 335. That's the date. You can do a release and a debug. And here are the files we use. 1, 2, 3. Here are the files we use to change, well, to start. This is the auto start bit. So we immediately see Calamares if you put it in XDG auto start. And this is how Manjaro told us to launch it back in the years. I haven't changed it yet. I mean, it works. The only one of my rules anyway is never change a winning theme. If it works, stay away. Stay away. If it works, stay away. Okay. And here's the poll kit for no password for Calamares. And everything is as it is, as you see it today. So that's that. It's now on the repo, but I'm gonna do first a compare, super F5, which will make my work faster. So basically I need a new one. Control C, Control V first here. 01 is fine. The date is still 28. I think we took number 5 as a reference. And that's one of them. So this is the one that's need to be changed. That's always on my right. The one that is already okay is to my left, which means I can compare. And no, did some, yeah, I know what happened. No. Let's see. is this clean again? This is clean, that's good. And how about this? There is something in there. Okay, delete. It's not good that it's in there, so that means it's in here as well. So we need to have a clean git push. Everything is clean here. Okay, everything is clean. So refresh. And we have this. We don't want to see what's the same. We don't care what's the same. That's good. Build Calamares. We changed something. The RF. Check. And then this way you can check yourself again. Oh, look at that. There's something more here. Here we've used the package ver. Remember? So fine. And what do we do here? What is the difference here? Ah, yeah. So if I took Qt5 here. Good to see that we compare, right? Now, which one was the good one again? Def one was the good one. So this is the commit we took. 5.5. Huh? Correct. 5.5.6.8. Check. Always check and recheck. Always doubt yourself. So this one there, we cleaned up. That's why we know this one is the one that needs to be changed. And all that is all cleaned up. And we do this. And look at that. Web view is out. So the skip modules means what modules, and they do have a lot of modules, right, are out, is not used. So don't even spend one bit of CPU or memory on it. Don't do anything with it. Time saving. So web view can be added to this one. I'm not using it. A little bit faster. 0.2 seconds faster. All right. The only thing that should be different is the name. This is the dev, and that's the ALCI Calamares. That's the one we're using on the most of our ISOs. That is done. We've cleaned it a little bit. Cool. So that means we're on ALCI Calamares. Where am I? Why is this blue? 23. Why is this blue? This should be the one. I am in doubt of myself again. So super F5 folder, super F, click. What did I do here? I changed 33524 into 335. Okay. Okay. Good. So whatever reason that thing was blue, it's okay. Let's build our ISO, our Calamares. ALCI package build, Calamares, and this is going to get a little bit much, right? It's going to get a little bit much. So Control Shift 1, and I'm gonna create alt, and then all this. These are all the previous versions, the 3.2 versions. So maybe I better call this Calamares 3.2. And then we have already a lot of stuff out of our way. Because this is a complete different config. Starting with 3.3, the parameters have changed. So a lot of things have changed. And this makes our work a little bit easier. And let's clean the other one, but in the meantime, let's build it. This is not a good way to do things. I mean, I haven't tested. There were 2 commits later than the test I've made on ArcoLinux and Kali. So if there is a mistake in there, everything is jammed up. Everything is not working anymore if you try building it. So we immediately need to build it and test. So we have the package build, ALCI, we were cleaning up. This is nice. Calamares -32, okay. So here the same. .2, and then we go from here till here. That's that. And if we update the package builds, you have them too. Could not deny packages warning decided. Let's see. So there is still something left in. Yeah, I see. Wait. Ah, yeah, of course, Eric, you're too soon. I can't build yet. All right, I'm pushing. I'm building. Stay out, because he wants to put all that online. No. Would be a grave mistake indeed. That's the complete Calamares package. What I could do is say .ignore source packages and Calamares. No, I can't do that here. But just remember the word git ignore and look it up. It's interesting to know that. So we need to go to the repo. That's still the package build repo. We can already upload the one we've built, the dev version, so we can build our ISO faster. So here is ALCI Calamares 3.2 from the past, 0 to 11. And we need to check if it's moving away, and it's going to 8. I can do it again now, and we have also the ALCI Calamares. Like I said, it's not smart, right? First test and then release it into the general public. But seeing the code, I don't think that will be an issue. But nevertheless, right? It was not smart. Have to stress that. So the dev out is not needed. We need to go to ALCI. This is the dev version. Then the installation scripts, and then 40. And then, very important, if we don't see the Calamares down here, from 2, 8, we stop everything. Dev 0 to 11, Control C. 0 to 11. GitHub is slow. Maybe it's because won't say it. But I have to wait. You can't push it. You can't say let's update again, so push it back to the GitHub and then magically have it. No. You have to be patient. We can use the time to look around at the package build. Is the package build clean? Is the package build clean? That means go in here, Calamares, last one, that's clean, and last one, that's clean, so it don't push rubbish to the internet. These are our package builds and the reordering of all that. So new Calamares off 240228 and all the reorganization. Voila. You have it too. Oh. This is now incomprehensible, but it's there. This can go. Nope. Let's see if it is still working or is working. So the dev, either of them will do, right? Best thing actually, the Calamares dev is only used here, and the Calamares is used here, here. So Best thing is actually to test it where Calamares is used the most. So if this works, then that will work as well. Let's see. How are you, my friend? 240228, we can let it go, and let's pause the video. Well, actually no. When should you pause the video or walk away from the computer? When you see these 5 lines, then you can walk away. And then I can pause the video. Voila, we're installing. Now we'll pause the video. And then it's finished, right? And then you see, okay, it's gonna be in home Eric, ALCI, ISO, Zen out, Arch Linux is still Arch Linux. Pretty much pure Arch, right? Some decisions have to be made. If you don't want the Zen kernel, yeah, don't choose this one. So let's have a look. So super F7, I go to the Zen, I go to this one, to that one, to that one, and then we go for ALCI alphabetically like that. Zen, that's the one I've made today. Ta-da-da-da. Let's see if Calamares is working just fine. I need to boot up, of course, from the DVD, and he calls it CD-ROM, but okay, all good. And now it goes. This is a pure Arch thing, so Spectre, blah blah blah, errors and attacks and data leaks, and wow, the horror. And then we'll wait for SDDM to be there, and then SDDM passes it through to something else, Plasma or Mate, or what was it again, Zen, it's gonna be. And then you guess it, what this is. We have dirty desktops to choose from. So, yeah, let's give away, right? And this is pure, right? This is pure. Didn't change anything. Beautiful icons, beautiful wallpaper. This is your pure thing. And there are in here things that are there, but, right? No icon for it. But it's there. So better choose a better icon theme. But this is a pure Arch Linux install. And Calamares is here to just say, click away, my friend, do whatever you want. And we've left all the options open, right? If they don't work in the future, as possible, things happened already in the past. So test, test, test. I'll always use X4. I will never say always, but all right, till it breaks, I'll use it. So, okay, this feels good. Calamares wouldn't have gone this far if there were problems. And if you click on the About, let's see, we have a dirty Calamares 3.3.5, 2024, 0228. Okay, and that's our number. Remember the commit, 5568. We know exactly what code is used. And everything feels fine. So let's just pause the video till we're at the end. And it's time to restart. And then for me, it ends. I mean, then it's up to you. You have Arch, you have the Linux Zen kernel, you have the basic Cinnamon setup. There's still so many things need to be added and changed, and we've done all the exercise in the ArcoLinux B Cinnamon, right? So if you want to go through all those efforts that we've done, fine, then you need to go and add elements. What I do is write everything into a script. So get Nemesis on ALCI, it's here as well. And then we go for this one, that one, data, ArcoLinux Nemesis, and I just run the scripts and I just walk away again, right? 0 pi. And first of all, I need to choose whether I like to have, no, nothing to choose. So that's my decision, but it's doing all kinds of things, removing all kinds of things like Broadcom and RTL is not needed on my machine. So watch out for those. So this is being removed, and Realtek is being removed somewhere else. Some of them I remove, some of them I install, But first, removal. AMD, I don't have AMD. Well, none in the house. Etc, etc. It keeps on removing things like dark HTTPD is part of ArcoLinux. Don't want it. My decision to remove it. Same thing here, but I think he removed it. Yeah, optionally. So I don't use it. We have the network manager. Wired. And such more. Okay, so this is just decision time, and it's up to you to make your own scripts, but maybe start with ArcoLinux Nemesis and then do your thing. I'll pause the video and we'll reboot, and then you see what the result is after running this particular script. Well, scripts. And now let's reboot them and see what it all does. What is the look Eric Dubois wants? This is changed. We have this as look, and these are possibilities. Wayland is there as well, I see. Cinnamon is good, certainly in a virtual machine. And off you go, making probably the screen bigger. Whoa, that is not okay, right? Design wise, this is not okay. So I wonder what happened, but InSync is installed, Telegram is installed, Discord is installed, and yes, Discord, I know you're there. Really? Aha, variety. That one I love, right? That's another wallpaper. And all is set. Wallhaven, abstract, minimal space, sci-fi, they all come in. And yeah, baby. So let's get the look, the design straightened out. So if I don't do that inside the ArcoLinux Nemesis themes, I have to do it myself, right? It's all installed. Our dark is the one. Beep out and modernize is the one. Actually, it all depends what we have on this machine, but I don't think we do have a .bin. We do have a .bin, and it's empty, right? No, we don't have it. So there's a package called ArcoLinux bin, and that contains my settings. I just run those, and I'll be fine as well. But for now, we'll just have to click a little bit. Voila. So let's make this nice. The display is too small. That's the one, my friend. And then I can close you up or not. What's happening? There's something behind. I would think something is behind. So right Control R. Do that again. So that setting was not applied. Might be one of the versions from this date, huh? It's a bit strange. Let's see. Trial number 2. Apply. I guess there's a problem with it at this point in time. In VirtualBox anyway. Reboot again. Let's do advanced. Let's take this one. So let's see. Oh, Wayland. Did I choose Wayland? If I did, you know what's the reason, right? No, I didn't. Software rendered. Let's see. this stays a virtual machine, right? It's not the real metal thing. And after this video, I will launch my real metal thing. Come on, be nice. Voila, that's the pop-up we need to have. Keep new configuration. And voila, and we have a nice wallpaper. Oh, it's John. Alt N is the next one. Alt P is the previous one. On so many settings, not on this one. You need to do this next one. That one again, right? All right, nice. So what we have is this. Let's not go to all applications, but here, this is what I choose to install. Graphics, internet, 3 browsers, 1, 2, 3. Office, nothing yet. Code, Sublime Text, 2 Git things, Spotify VLC, Lollipop is the new chosen one. And administration, there are a few things in here, I guess, not that much, like gparted and btup. Alacrity is not Cinnamon related. ArcoLinux tweak tool, obviously, better lock screen. Glade. Voila, and you got yourself a system. ISO does not exist. It's ALCI, it's ArcoLinux with Calamares, and then it's up to you to do whatever you want with it. All right, cheers.